somebody that I work with not to say that anymore. The hi, how are you? I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. We are at Disney Coronado Springs Resort.
And
Hotel and casino. No?
No, convention center.
Convention center. It's been a long time since we've gone live from our channel. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can't what?
When did they make these? What?
Oh, jeez. Hold on a minute. Wow. Look at you. Glad your skirt has shorts. Wow, these are nice. Look at that.
This is so nice. Like,
how do you complain about this?
oh my god.
I mean, seriously. Look at this view. This should be the thumbnail right here, but
I would tell you to take a picture, but you have your phone. Oh, there,
Use yours? Okay.
But I don't want my bag.
It is a wonderful evening here at Coronado. It's temperature's got to be what? Maybe 75, something like that?
Probably 87.
That's not true.
I guarantee.
It's not that hot. All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. And take a picture of Kristen. Oh, wow. You look so wonderful. This is just amazing. Okay. All right. Let's put the camera back on me. Yeah. That was fun. Remember that time we were at Coronado and Kristen was laying out on
Do you want to lay on this?
Yeah, if you get up.
There's another one right there.
All right. I'll go lay on that one.
Another one and another one.
Okay. All right. White Sand Beach, guys. All right. Oh, that's wonderful. All right. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I could fall asleep right here. Check this out. You see the clouds? Can you guys see that plane? No? I'm trying to zoom in. This is absolutely... I go as far as saying this is our favorite resort. We have... we've ran into people that know us here. We've stayed here several times. It's been a minute since we moved here. We have not stayed here. But as I was saying before, Kristen did a double Lux backflip a second ago. Look at this view. This is stunning. What do you think? I know, I did say that. It's very white.
Raking that they've done, and we're messing it up, stomping
It's almost
around.
whiter than my shoes. Look at this little, I got a little mark right there. It's kind of gross. So, hope you guys are doing well. Now that I got my glasses on. Oh, I see nobody's joined us. Welcome over to the Neverlander channel. This is just me and my wife walking around. I might as well just be videoing. You're not wearing your sandals.
No, but there's a huge step up right there in the crack.
Okay. Might as well just be videoing this for a vlog channel for an actual upload, but I thought, what the hell? Let's just take a quick second. Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Take a quick second to just go live because we haven't done this in a very long time. And as I could see, all of the people watching 4 minutes into this video, that's impressive. 0, in case you happen to watch this later. There's nobody
How about
here.
you take a shot of the cabanas?
Oh, the cabana, okay. Yeah. That's nice. Isn't that nice, Steve? I like that, Chuck. What do you think, Barry? It's pretty good, Carl.
I really like the view. We've never stayed on this side, but I imagine there's like exactly like the other.
This is the one and only side that we have not stayed at, as you said. Just repeating things. That's how good I am at this vlogging. All right.
I like the blue.
Well, it is nice to kind of, it feels like you have your own little private
beach area
right here.
I can remember Crete. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's still one of our bucket list items, right?
Yep.
Grab yourself a cup of coffee, head over to, we've wanted to do that at Caribbean a lot. You know what I'd like to do is, I guess for the, what time is it? 7:05. We got some time. You want to walk around the far way, or you want to like cut through the pool?
You can go through the far way.
Okay. Interesting fact about this resort, it is bigger than Magic Kingdom, right?
Yep, including the parking lot.
Including the parking lot. That is how massive Coronado Resort is. So if you're contemplating which resort to stay at, and I'll say,
walk a lot, don't come here. But if you enjoy spacious amenities and being able to walk around and have panoramic views of gorgeous settings, I'd recommend
this is the
staying
one.
here.
Let's
This
just
is the
take a look
walkway
at.
going up
I know.
by
I'm
the
gonna show the pool since we've got so many. There's thousands of fans right now that are just plugged in, so eager to see everything. We'll go in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll take a quick look because it is a really great pool. Our kids love it here. That's the slide back there between those bushes. It's pretty long, but hey, look at all these people living their best life ever. This is the place to be. Yeah. Got to get a shot of this. No kids climbing up there today.
Or adults.
You want to go climb up there? No? You good?
That area freaks me out.
What, right here?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like a little splash pool, and I'm sure it's called a kid pee.
Oh my gosh.
And when you look at other resorts that have like made over kids splash areas with slides, like little mini slides, I feel like they should be down here.
Okay.
100%.
It's weird that it's just like a square.
Full of kid pee.
All right. I told Kristen ahead of time, you gotta, since this is the Neverlander channel, you have to do the best that you can, of course. Not to, no cussing, right? That's rule number 1. But I just thought, since we're walking around here, I'll take you guys with us. If you've never been here, as we were saying earlier, the pure size of this resort is crazy impressive. And we have never had, all right, I'll back it up. We've only had one bad experience. And that was when
We stayed with just Corbin and Harlow. Corbin was a baby. And our AC wasn't working. I think when we went to bed, it might have been working. But I woke up in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. covered in sweat, realized I had no blankets on. Corbin and I were sleeping in the same bed. He had kicked the blankets off. And our room was like 78 degrees or
no,
something like that.
it was hotter than that.
You think so?
Yeah, it was over 80. I remember
it was cooler outside than it was in our room, which is saying a lot given that it's Florida.
Yeah.
It was the middle of summer as
Yeah.
well. And so we had to switch rooms in the middle of the night, and we went from having a really pretty view to looking at the parking lot.
Yeah.
But they took really good care of us the next day. I went and complained, and they were like, "Hey."
You didn't complain. You
I
just
didn't
let them know
complain,
like
I
what
just-
was going on.
Right. It was like, I'm not happy. We had a view. We don't have a
That's
view
complaining.
anymore. It is complaining, but I wasn't like a bitch.
What did I say earlier?
Yeah. But I was like, I'm not happy because we had a view and now we don't have a view. But also, like, because of the disruption and how late we were up. I think we ended up being awake for close to 3 hours because literally we packed up a whole room, moved to another room, your adrenaline's going. And so, like, You don't just
go back
into your room
slave.
and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You had to put kids back to sleep. They comped us a night. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do a whole night, but like
Yeah.
they did.
That was good. They took care of us, and
Yeah.
that's why, like Disney, top notch.
Yeah.
So we realized they were like, I hit the help option. Thought I'd close it out.
I hope
God, there'd be so many people disappointed right now. Like, there's, let's see, how many thumbs up do we have? 0. Okay. Well, why did we start vlogging again? What was the point of this? For other people, at their convenience, I guess. But we've stayed back here, and one of the things that I really liked, I think where that room was literally right over there, right? Where it was too hot, and we had to move over.
I don't know, because we had like rock beds right in front of our door, so no.
Maybe those
Farther
rocks
over
down
there,
that way.
yeah.
Look at this. Look at the sky, guys. Sunsets here in Florida are amazing. They are stunning. I'll say that when we lived in California, there was nothing better than a West Coast sunset, being at the beach, watching the sun dip over the horizon. And isn't there water that usually runs through here?
Only
Maybe?
runoff from like actually like active.
Actually rain? Oh, okay. Well, you could see the discolorization in the rocks there, but sunsets in California were incredible. We moved to Georgia in 2013 and didn't really get to see a lot. Where we lived was up towards the top, and I don't know, maybe we saw some nice sunsets at like Lake Lanier.
No,
No? Okay.
I mean a sunset is a sunset, but nothing where like the sky like lit up and turned colors. Or
Yeah, like it does here. So hopefully by the time we're done with this, we will we'll see a good sunset. But again, what are these buildings called? Do you remember? Are these the casitas?
No, I think
Is that the other side?
over there.
Okay.
This is like the desert areas of Mexico.
As you can see, there are lovely cactuses all around. It's fun to throw your friends into those. Well, it was for me a long time ago. Okay, so let me say this. We, what's the name of the place we went up to the top here?
Dahlia Lounge?
Dahlia Lounge. Incredible views. You could see Epcot, you could see Hollywood Studios. Off to the right, you could see Animal Kingdom. What was it, 16 stories, I think?
Yeah.
Is that how high?
Yeah.
And stunning views. Love the bartenders there. There's a guy there we really enjoy. He bartends upstairs and downstairs. I'm not going to say his name because I haven't asked him if that's okay. No, let's walk the bridge. Or I guess we can walk over there. Great guy. Super nice dude. Makes nice drinks. There's that piece too. And got the charcuterie board. A little pricey. A little on the expensive side. A little bit of... It was super good, but if you're going to split that between two people, like, we're still hungry. And how much was that? 38 bucks?
Yes, sir.
I know. It's Disney. But that's still a little much for what we got. So, we're going to stop at McDonald's on the way home. Did you really want 7-Eleven? You want to stop and get... This is my nacho queen right here.
One of my favorite cheat meals on the weekend is 7-Eleven nachos loaded with jalapenos.
So,
But I haven't had it in like a month. So to say that's a cheat meal on the weekends is like not true.
Well, it
It's
is a
probably
weekend.
cheat meal,
We'll
like
just-
on the week, like monthly.
so
I'm a cheap date.
yeah, you are. It's nice. Unless I take her to Disney.
Well, we could go to 7-Eleven and get nachos and like a 40.
And a 40.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't drink a 40. But maybe like a
It's old school, man.
Malibu Splash or something.
You want like Bartles and James? Seagram's? Golden Line Cooler?
I'll settle with a vanilla Coke.
All right, well, I will say that...
That's my favorite restaurant on property. People say that I'm crazy and that it's not that great,
tell you
but
guys that.
I love the
Now
steak
she's
frites
taking the...
and
Should I
the
just pass camera?
chimichurri
I'll
on
just
top.
pass camera. Here we go.
Delicious. They put paprika on their french fries. They're so good. But more than anything, it's the views. The views are stunning for me.
Yeah.
I love the vibes, but I do like the food and the drinks.
Look at this.
Gorgeous.
It is wonderful. I'm going to flip the camera here when we get to the bridge.
We messed up. We should have eaten here instead.
I know, we should have. And that's kind of where I was going, is you're going to pay a lot. You're really paying for the view at the top.
We would have gotten a discount there.
Can I talk to my friends for a minute? Thanks. So,
These are the casitas.
oh, these are the casitas. Oh, they are casitas. These are the casitas. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera and I'll finish my thoughts here. Look at this view, guys. Unreal. So Villa del Lago, also known as Three Bridges. It's the Three Bridges connect to the restaurant. We really like eating there. I would have preferred, after going up to the top, to eat there, just because you're gonna spend probably the same amount here, maybe more, considering we just got a charcuterie board.
That was $38, but we didn't get to use our taco.
See, yeah, so get a discount on the food over here, not the alcohol. I'm hungry enough after just eating that charcuterie board, I could go over here. I'm just saying. And I do the steak frites. The burger used to be incredible here. And I don't know, man, something's changed. It's not as good. That's depressing, because it was one of the best burgers on Disney property, in my opinion. Where do people keep saying? Talipo's? Oh, Steakhouse 71. So, got a nice line out here tonight. A lot of people eating at Del Lago. There is a walk-up list. But as you can see, follow me. Oh, excuse us.
I love that movie.
Thank you. Oh, a lady was in a movie back there. Pretty crowded. Lots of people, most of the seats. Oh yeah, against the edge over there.
Maybe open tables for like a 2-top, 3-top?
Yeah, that would work.
Or a 2-top.
We are 2-top.
Let's get over there.
We have. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. So we're up at the top. Sorry, what's it called again? Dahlia Lounge. Dahlia Lounge. Views up there are stunning. I think being up there right now would be great, because you got some storms coming in over there. Might see some lightning strikes. Definitely watching Epcot's fireworks, because you could see those pretty well from there. There is Swan and Dolphin back there. If you see the triangle, which, oh, you're good, thank you. If you see the triangle, I'm trying to point at it and walk. So if you're familiar with the area, you understand how close Epcot is from there. But if you're, again, familiar with the area, you probably understand how close this is. All right, so originally at the very beginning of this video, we were talking about how much we love staying here. Highly recommend this. This is probably my go-to. It's my happy place. I love being here, even just hanging out and visiting. Love staying here. The only downfall is there is not a Skyliner. There's no monorail. You only have bus transportation. So, if you rented a car, this is a great place to stay. If you didn't, and you're using Mears or any of the other transportation services from MCO, the airport, to your resort, this would be one you might get a little frustrated about when it comes to travel. All right, it is 7:40.
720.
Carry the 9. Okay, you're right, 7:20. We could go get one more drink.
On a pound it.
And then, no, where are you going? Right? Okay, I'll follow you. I'll follow these people. We just made friends, guys. Hi, guys. I was hoping you guys could invite us. No? All right. Well, that friendship didn't last very long. Final things to talk about. Mercado de Coronado. This is the grab and go Rick's Sports Bar. We love this place. We vlog this place. Listen, if you want more information, mostly for breakfast, if you want more information about this resort, if you're considering it, check out our hotels, our resort and hotels playlist. Is that on the Neverlander channel or the Neverlanders B-side? Oh, is it on both? All right. Well, you'll definitely find some footage of us here. We're making our way through the convention center, the ballrooms. And this, by the way, this is how you, if you're a local, this is how you get in and out of this resort.
Although we have pulled up security before. We want to go ahead and vlog.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, they're great. But, well, one of the reasons, let me flip this. One of the reasons why we come park over by the events is because a lot of times there's a long line. I don't want to bother and add to the chaos of the people that are actually staying here. I want their experience to be good. So we bypass that and we park over where the convention center is. But listen, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for being a part of our channel. We have sustained 0 viewers as this is going live. Not one like, but I had fun.
Really, I've been saying whatever though.
No. This is not the B-sides. If you want to see Kristen get crazy, go over to the Neverlanders B-sides. If you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up.
Or you could cut off me while I'm driving with my children.
Well, there is that. Yeah, don't cut her off while she's driving with her children. She'll lose her ever-loving mind. But we're gonna head home now. And hope you enjoyed this. For anybody that happens to come across it, you know, I don't know what to say. We never go live here, so it's not shocking that nobody's logged on. And I don't think YouTube pushes out our stuff on this channel. That's okay too. We're not here to make money, although that's a nice perk. Not gonna lie. We're here to enjoy Disney with our best friends. You, isn't that nice? Did you like that? That's a lie. I just made that up right now. Hope it worked. All right, I'm gonna end it now. You have any final words? You want to cuss everybody out? You want to tell them to go? No. All right. Hopefully we'll see you guys in another live, maybe in like 3 or 4 years.